Well, today in the pathway, we're looking at those final verses in Hebrews chapter 5 and the first couple in chapter 6. And if you grab the pathway, there's a couple of great questions in here. One is the idea of what are some of the marks of spiritual maturity described in the metaphor of milk to meat. So if you think about a baby on a bottle and you think of, a grown man making a steak dinner maybe over a grill, where are you in that journey spiritually? See, some of us are babes and we're drinking milk because it's the first time we've ever done in-depth Bible study before. And God would celebrate that. He would just say, way to go. If you've never gotten into the Bible before, if you've never tried this before, and you're drinking milk, but you never had milk before, I want you to know God is just so proud of you. Now, the author here seems not really proud. He seems pretty, frustrated, almost disciplinarian. But he says over and over in the chapter, it's because they've been Christians for a long time, and they're still drinking milk. See, the question is not, are you drinking milk? We all have to go through the milk stage. The question is, have you learned through exercise of your senses how to put this into practice? Have you been a follower of Jesus long enough or been in the Bible long enough that maybe it's time to push yourself? Remember what he said in chapter 6? Therefore, leaving those elementary teachings, let's press on toward maturity. In fact, I love in the pathway it mentions doing a word study on that. So in Dig Deeper number 2, what does it mean to leave the elementary principles and go on to perfection in chapter 6, verse 1? It recommends going to Blue Letter Bible to do a word study on perfection. I'd encourage you to do that. Blue Letter Bible is a resource I use all the time. You go to the website, blueletterbible.com, and then you actually can pull up the app as well. Click on the verse and it will tell you what the Greek word means and what it's really all about. I use the word maturity today, but there's actually some additional insights if you want to use a tool like Blue Letter Bible. Either way, let's not be the type of followers who just want our ticket to heaven, get to heaven basics. What does it mean to live a life of trying to pursue being like Jesus? Let's make that the goal, not only of our week related to this chapter, but the goal of our life. As it says in Romans, God is trying to conform us to the image of Jesus. And be prepared for next week, because next week we're tackling what many consider the most difficult passage in the entire Bible, Hebrews chapter 6, verses 4 to 6. Read in advance. You will not want to miss it.